Welcome back. We are back once again with another album review for you and yours truly. And this time we're doing Earth, Wind, and Fire's project, All in All. And before we give off the three rules we have over here, let me quickly say if you're too young to know who Earth, Wind, and Fire, like as a group, who they are, why are you here? How did you find this? And where are your parents? Because they need to actually be dealt with. Because I'm too young to know who Earth, Wind, and Fire is. And I grew up on Earth, Wind, and Fire. So if you're younger than me or my age and you don't know who they are, leave right now. Take your snacks, take your drinks, take your shoes because they stink, and get up out of here. Now, for the three rules we have over here for you. Rule number one is yes, we take artist recommendation, song recommendations, album recommendations, etc. Let's say you're an artist, we do paid reviews as well, $35. Invest into yourself, and we got you. We ask that you understand that only the music from Earth, Wind, and Fire's project, all in all, is getting played in this live album review, album analysis, whatever terminology you want to use, that's fine with you. Rule number two is we don't care what political party that you side with, that you like, you can't stand, and the ones you're voting for this year. We don't care what pronouns, adjectives, similes, metaphors, verbs, whatever you attach to yourself is the ones that you like, you dislike, or the ones that you've already created up here. We ask for you to keep that out of the chat and out of the comment section below because we came to have fun, we came to party, we came to let our hair down and do our own things. We don't want to hear about all what you got going on over there, unless it's something drastic and life threatening. Now, let's say there's something you want to talk about. Cool, start your own YouTube because it's free 99 to do so. And rule number three is not to waste your time nor mine. The music's only played up here because whenever music's getting played, somebody's getting paid. Say that again. That's gonna be a new affirmation every time you come over here. When music's getting played, somebody's getting paid. And I don't know how other YouTubers do it, yet I do know as a record label owner and artist myself, I understand when you don't have the copyright, somebody who has the publishing stuff has to get paid. That's why you can't have unlicensed music or licensed music in your stuff. And I'm not about to pay to have access to music just to do this. These lives are free unless some artist is investing into themselves. So I'll have to pay to have access to that music. How would you feel if your 9 to 5 said you have to pay to work there? Wouldn't that defeat the purpose? Okay, then you get it. Now let's kick it off with the first song from All in All, Serpentine Fire. Let's go. That's the wrong intro. You're welcome. For real, if y'all know who Earth, Wind, and Fire is, I'm so sad for this generation. Like straight up. So many different musical elements, man. Mm. See, I love like the instruments, how they jive and work together. It was just sad. I was watching one DJ Vlad interview, and he was talking about how it was so many different members of Earth, Wind, and Fire that when it came to their publishing checks, they had to split it in between so many different people that they didn't even get, I think, maybe even $100 per publishing check. That is crazy. That is crazy. Like these people had hits among hits among hits, and you telling me you ain't barely got $100 for your publishing check? Crazy. I do wish that their drums were a little bit louder because I know their brass section is a lot loud. Like it's very, very, very prominent in the mix. It does sound like the '70s though. Like the arrangements of the instruments and the selection of it. It does make me think about the Sanford and Son intro slightly. And if you don't know who Sanford and Son is or Red Fox, why are you here? How did you find this channel? Because clearly you need to be watching Teletubbies or something. And yes, that's a diss. It's just weird. Like these are men and their voices get so high. Like I'm like, dude, how did you do that? Like out of respect, like how did you do that? Like even how Michael Jackson hits certain notes. I'm like, dude. I just want to know, like, how did they record all of this in the booth together? 'Cause these are a lot of different elements. And when I got older and I started to like break down and understand their music, I did not know they used to put hidden messages in their like album covers and like their lyrics. Like that was always dope to me once I learned about that. I ain't gonna lie, like how their vocals are. At times, it's kind of hard for me to understand what are they saying. Like these horns, and that was Serpentine Fire. For me, I give it a cool 7.5. Not that I dislike it. I will say that they're singing so high of an octave, if that's correct musical terminology. Uh, like their pitch is so high that like it's hard for me to understand exactly like what they're saying in their lyrics, and like it makes me want to know like should I read the lyrics as I go with this, or should I just fixate on listening completely? I will say I love hearing a nice percussion style when it comes to music, and I could acknowledge that you do hear drums, yet it's drowned out compared to the horns. Like the horns are so loud, and that's one thing I taper down on and like raise the drums in the mix. And it is the '70s, so a good part of me believes they're doing all of this live. So I just wish I could see them in the studio. The next track is called Fantasy. I think I heard this. Let's go. And if your parents play Earth, Wind, and Fire growing up, comment what is one thing that they did? Were they cleaning? Were they just driving? Were they just singing and cooking? What is one thing that they did? And if your parents were not playing this and you're just new over here, how did you find this channel? Because clearly you're in the wrong space. You should be watching Blues Clues. Blues Clues. Let's go. Ooh, I love this intro. Let's see what you gonna do with it. Wait. I think I heard this song before. Wait a minute. What's up, Livy? This intro, it reminds me of that Michael Jackson song. No, it's a Jackson 5 song. Heartbreak Hotel. Yes. The intro. It's a, mm. Okay, I can hear what he's saying this time. I'm vibing. I'm vibing. Okay. Yeah, I think I heard this song before. Okay, I like that. Okay, I do like how the horns section is brought down a lot. Um, Everything else is as loud as the horns, besides the vocals. I do like that a lot better than the first song. Unless they recorded the first song from stage, then that's different. Mm, I like what they're doing, man. Okay, I like the different voices like brought into the song. Cause like with the deeper voice gentleman, I ain't gonna lie, like his vocals, wow. Okay, these instruments make me think of like I like how there's so many different elements on this song, man. Yeah, I like the different um, vocal tones of the of this one right here because it makes it easier to understand what they're saying. Yeah, and like that, like I said, like that one lyric element, it did sound like something from like some old, like not medieval yet, like old European type movie or set in like the King's Court, something like that, man. Like something I could see in like an opera or something. Dude, they can sing their behinds off. Earth, Wind, and Fire, amazing. I think they're actually putting you on game. Wait a minute. I think they said visualize your life or something. Wait a minute. And that was fantasy. I'm gonna give that one a cool 9 because I think they were actually putting you up on game about like life, like visualize your life as like what you want it to be in a way. And that's why I said in the beginning, like I didn't notice this when I was growing up hearing Earth, Wind, and Fire because I didn't even know like that a lot of the songs that I grew up on was Earth, Wind, and Fire. Like mind you, they came out around the time my mama was like 2, and my mom was like, it's 24. My mama's 54 now. So take that the way it is. It's like, and this is music she futuristically played around me. So it's music she grew up as a child to. So it's like, I wasn't paying attention to what they were saying. And going back as an adult and hearing those lyrics, it's like, oh my goodness, they're telling you to visualize the way you want to see your life. Like, they had gems hidden in their album review, not album reviews, their album covers. They had gems in their lyrics. People were just singing it because it was just great music. And then a couple of years ago, people I saw on YouTube were breaking it down. I'm like, crazy. So I give it a 9 because that's amazing for them to be thinking this way back in the 70s. Not the 80s, not the 90s, not the 2000s, not the 2010s, not the 2020s. The 70s. Crazy. The next track is the interlude called In the Marketplace. Let's go. That was a switch. And that was the interlude in the marketplace. For me, I give it a cool seven, only because it's not that I dislike it. I'll say it's because, like, for me, I love to hear more of it. Like, just hearing those instruments, it made me think of like some type of marketplace, yet an Asian marketplace because of the instruments. And I just like how they strum everything together. Like, I would love to hear more because I love music. I'll be 100% honest with y'all. I am a music fan, music fanatic, and I would just like to see them take that element and see what they can do with it. Um, and I give it a seven mostly because it's only 43 seconds, and y'all know me. Anything depends on what it is. Less like if I like it and it's less than 3 minutes, I'm mad. So that's the only reason why I really give it a seven. I want to hear more of this, and it's only 43 seconds. So yes, that's me being mad. The next track is called Jupiter. Let's go. Yeah, this sounds like the 70s, man. Like it sounds like the intro of some type of cop show. Okay, okay, these horns are going in. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, hold on. See, I would love to see like battle of the groups, like the Jackson Five versus Earth, Wind and Fire. I like to know who y'all think would win. If you're young enough to know this, who do you think would win between Earth, Wind and Fire and the Jackson Five at their prime, just going out on stage against each other? And yes, I'm not talking about the Jackson Five as kids, Jackson Five as like teenagers, so it can be somewhat of a fair fight. They're going in, man. Man, y'all do y'all thing, man. They're going in, man. I'm gonna add this to the playlist, dude. We got a trip soon. I want to play this. Wait till I get around my mama. Like, I'm vibing with this. Like everybody just harmonizing together to me, man. They're in that pocket and they're rocking. I'm rocking with this, man. And that after we're finished lagging, come on, stop lagging, internet connection. You've been doing that recently. We're gonna have to get rid of you, cause we're moving soon, and I'm happy. Uh, that was Jupiter, and for me, Jupiter. Oh my goodness, uh, all that, all that. Yeah, man, missed that show. The original. That was Jupiter. For me, I give it a cool 9. Like I like the whole musical elements coming together, and like every song, well, not every song, the lyrics, every instrument, like the mix all together comes together very well, and you can tell that they're actually talking about something. Why am I lagging so much? When you have time, could you make me a chicken? Okay. She needs to start doing this when I'm live. Oh my goodness, it's getting annoying. Okay. What I was saying. Yes. Like all the instruments come together perfectly, and I really want to go back and just look at the lyrics while I play this, just to get a better understanding of like what's going on. Cause like it sounds like they have a meaning to what they're saying. It's just not lyrics, and I want to decipher what's going on. The next track is called "Love's Holiday." Let's go. Oh yeah, I heard this song. Yeah, I heard this before. Yep, I remember this one, man. I heard this song so many times throughout my life. I will say it's of a slower tempo and less like horn driven compared to the other songs. Like this sounds like something very important for you to play around, like especially back in the days. Let's say you're with a lady or like a dude or something, depends on your preference, and y'all like dancing and enjoying each other like at a party or get together or whatever. This seems like something perfect for that. Yeah, man. See, this one thing is kind of funny. Like, this is one of the more deeper voice members of the group actually singing, whereas like the other song, it's the more high pitched vocal person, and it's like I'm like, dude, no, let this person sing more so I can understand what they're saying. Cause like they're both great vocalists. It's just this person you can actually hear, it, whereas the other person is like it's so high. I'm like, man, you're doing your thing, but I don't know what you're saying. He doing it. Yeah, dog, brother, go ahead. Go. See, for me, when it comes to this music, like I see why a lot of people sample music from like the 70s, 60s, and all that. Cause like those instrument players were different, man. Look at this guitar. Like you add some reverb to it and make it a tad bit louder and just let it be a guitar solo. Dude, just let the guitar just have fun, man. And when the song pauses, I will take a quick break because I got to go fix something really quickly for somebody because they have awesome timing. And that was Love's Holiday. And we're about to go on a quick break, so give me about a minute and I'll be right back. Brought to you by. Okay, I am back. Thank you for your patience. We highly appreciate it. And my thoughts of Love's Holiday is I give it a cool 9.2. It is more of the R&B feel, which is labeled R&B and soul, so you have to expect it. I will say it's too much of a slow tempo for me per se, yet it is good to hear something I grew up hearing as a child. The more friendlier music that people played, and if you ever want to hear some of the songs I heard growing up, just stay tuned or comment below what you think, and I will tell you what you would like to know. Yeah, it was very sensual, very cool. Nothing abrasive. Uh, I would say like that guitar. I would just love for them to have like a more rock centric sound on a project if they don't already have one. Because like just hearing a guitar to me, it sounded like it was just still trying to be sensual. Yeah, they wanted to be like the main thing of the show, like to be the showstopper in a way. Uh, and the next track is another interlude. Is Is it Beja? Beja? We'll see. Let's go. I hear snaps. Okay, we have a harmonizer in the background. Okay, they got the drums loud. This is just what I'm talking about. Okay, okay, I can rock with it. I don't think there's any lyrics. It's just them going ba da da da. This should have been a song, man. I actually rock with it. It's weird and it's funky. You can get a guitar at the intro of the outro, man. And that was, I'm gonna say Bejo, the interlude. I'm gonna give it another 7 because it's a minute and 20 seconds, not 3 minutes. And if you're used to these lives, you know me. When it's something I like, I wanted 3 minutes for a song. It makes me dislike it when the music sounds good and it's less than 3 minutes. Mostly less than 2 minutes. Yeah, anything below 2 minutes, and it sounds good, we have a problem. So I give it a 7 because of that reason. It sounds amazing to me. I just want more of the song, and it will be a 7 until I get a part two. The next track is called "I'll Write You a Song." I like that sound. So romantic. I used to be a hopeless romantic in my past life, so let's go. And thank you for rocking with me this long. We highly appreciate it. Feel free to comment an album or artist you would like to see reviewed futuristically. And we got you because we appreciate people who share their time with us. It's something that we will never get back. And for you to have this moment with me, no matter where you are, trust me, I appreciate you. Just please don't be heavy metal or screamo. I'm not gonna do it. I don't like those genres. I like this. Hmm. Same, brother. I like how he's singing, man. Mm. I wonder is that the bass line in the background. That joker fat. Dun, 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 dun. I like that. Dun, 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 dun. They even have like an acoustic guitar to it, and it kind of makes me think of like the Shrek. If you ever watch Shrek, think of that type of setting, timeline wise, and they have like this elongated guitar or whatever. And you can see people in the forest. That acoustic guitar makes me think of that type of element with the music all surrounding it as well. I should do an Isley Brother live. We gonna do that. Isley Brothers. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Same brother. That bass line is funky, man. Don't 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 don't. Mm. I bet they loved him in the choir. Sang it, brothers. Sang it, brothers. Sang it, bro, man. They sang it. Okay. I think he feeling himself in that. Go ahead. Ooh, he sang it. Do it, brother. God, dog. He feeling that one. God, dog. Man, I gotta go add this with God. Dang. He's smoking. See, I like how this song went from like very low and subtle, and it just continue. I would love to know what that song I don't know if it's crescendo or decrescendo. Crescendo. I got to brush up on my little Einstein, so bear with me. And that was "I'll Write a Song for You." That one was a 9.7. Thus far, that may be my favorite song on this whole project because it started so low and subtle and so like mystique slash romantic, and then at the end it's so loud and like so passionate and like he's in the groove, feeling himself. I'm like, let the music take over. Go ahead, go ahead. Ooh, I'm like, whew. When it comes to nice music, that's what I like. Like I wanted to start small, subtle, and then towards the end, you just the music just takes over. Go ahead. The next track is called Magic Wand. Well, no, it's not Magic Mind. Let's go. And it's okay to be wrong publicly, even if it's online. Be okay being wrong. So many people today are so afraid of like making a mistake. That's a part of life. We're supposed to make mistakes. Mm. Okay. This is funky. Okay. Um. Okay. They made me want to dance, man. Don't. I gotta add this one. This is funky. I ain't gonna lie, that bass line, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It's the 70s, so I can see why this all kind of has a certain like element because they're possibly swinging on that disco trend because 70s disco is very synonymous. Yeah, it makes me think of like it's a Michael Jackson song. Don't if it's not Michael, it's somebody. It's another song. I don't think it's Michael. I think it's somebody, man. It'll come to me. I see why so many people miss like the '70s because like it's so funky in the way they're just like jiving. I'm like, dude, oh yeah, okay, this does sound like something from like Michael Jackson or the Jackson Five. Like I just gotta say, it just reminds me of them, man. Still wrong. Okay, okay. So the music went down and then it picked back up. Okay, I like what they were doing. Stay hydrated, my friend. And that was Magic Mind. Wholeheartedly, I gave it a cool nine. Like it wasn't terrible. Very, very funky, very, very disco-y. Uh, a very cool song. Like I like the range that this project has and like different elements, different styles of using their instruments and like different lyrical song written styles. So I applaud that. The next track is called Running. Let's go. And we appreciate you for being here as long as you have. We would love to ask, let's say you're new over here to, or let's say you're returning, hit the subscribe button only if you're coming back. I'm not the YouTuber who says to hit the button to have a high number of people. No, I only want people who are coming back because we want to treat them and make them feel special with the content. Let's say this has been cool, but you ain't trying to come back. We respect your time and we appreciate that. Let's say you're trying to return, go hit that subscribe button and we will keep making more lives and short forms coming back just for y'all. See, whenever I heard music, I always wanted to know like what's that thing. It sounds like they're hitting two pieces of like glass bottles together. I always want to know what that was. Okay, the song just far as cool, not bad. Like it's cool. I don't know if they're singing or just like making like just noises. throughout the song because I don't hear any lyrics per se. Yeah, it seems cool. Not bad. It seems cool. Okay, we got a saxophone, man. Let's go. When it comes to certain songs, a nice saxophone is amazing. Louis Armstrong would be so impressed right now. Go ahead with this saxophone solo. Let's go. I think this is more of like a musical showcase as opposed to like being like a song filled with like lyrics and stuff. See, now I want to listen to some jazz, and jazz is okay, dude. There's still more to this song. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. There's voices in the outro. Let's see what happens. Let's see what they do. Okay, now here background vocals. I'm trying to understand like what's going on. I think they're playing. Okay. At first, it sounded like it was one of their songs in the background, and somebody talking over the track. Now it sounds like a different arrange, a minute of like okay. I think they're doing exactly what they did the first time. Like you have to play the song because like it makes sense if you hear it. Cause I'm like I'm confused. And that was running. I give that one an 8. I don't know whether or not I don't think I really like the song. I just applaud the musical capabilities they have and what they actually put into making that song. There was a lot going on and no real lyrics, so just a lot like ba 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 ya, ba 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 da ba da ba. Like that's routinely said throughout the whole track, and like it's just instruments, so it's cool. Yet almost 6 minutes of that I can kind of do without that. The next track is called Brazilian Rhyme, aka Ponta de Areia. Let's go. I like these instruments. Okay. so polite in a way. It's so polite and so like sound like something like if you bought like one of those kid pianos from like Walmart or whatever main retailer you go to, and like you just press any one of those keys. It sounds like something that would be played on that. And that was Brazilian rhyme, aka Ponta de Aria. I give it a seven, mostly because it's under 2 minutes, and y'all know me. When it's not 3 minutes and it's something I like hearing, then I automatically give it a seven because that's me being petty. I want to hear more of that track because I like it. There's no lyrics, so it's just instruments. The last track is called "Be Ever Wonderful." Let's go, and it is 5 minutes, so please bear with me because woo. Back in the day, these songs were long. Let's go. Okay. Mm. Okay. Ooh, got a saxophone. Hello. What y'all gonna do with it? Okay. Ooh, I wanna hear this around Christmas because I like these vocals, man. Christmas around the corner. I'm so happy. I love Christmas. How do y'all feel? Like, how do y'all feel about Christmas? Comment below and let me know. Mm. Yeah, this really makes me think of like McDonald's. Not McDonald's. My bad. Christmas. I like how they're harmonizing, man. Come on. Come on, man. Mm. Man, they are singing. Come on, come on, come on. Close this project the right way. Let's go. This main vocalist dude, I like hearing him on the track because I can hear what he's saying and he can sing. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. And I'll end it right there because woo, that was a long song. And that was Be Ever Wonderful. For me, I'm gonna give it a cool 9 because it's the elements, it's the singing, it's just like how they were rocking together, and it was a lot more subtle. And that's one thing I do appreciate about this whole project. Like, there were subtle songs that's nice, slow with a decent tempo. Then there's the more fast-paced, energetic. I'll say disco driven. I ain't gonna say anything else because children may be watching this. Driven type of music also, and you can tell it's very, very musical. Like, I applaud all of the musical elements in this project. My full thoughts of all in all, I give it a cool 7.8. Mostly because great music, great vocalist, yet some of the downsides is one of the musicians, he's singing so high with a high uh, vocal range that it's kind of hard to understand what he's saying. This music came out like almost 5 decades ago, so it's like very long in like the duration of the song. So if you have a short attention span, it's possibly not something you want to go for, even though it's only like 40 minutes. Uh, and last, some of the songs can be like done without because it's just instruments. Like, I love hearing instruments, yet when these songs like 5 or some minutes long, like some of this can just be cut off. That's just my opinion. I love for you to form your opinion because the link to the project is in the description. Yeah, it's your host who don't like to boast. Subscribe and watch another episode. And until next time, adios.